Well, you never cease to learn more and more every day, don't you? Thought I knew a lot about it, but I learned a great deal. Thank you, Darren Ham, Tom Orozco, and Brian Upton for your commitment to the refugee ministry. To quote Khalil Gibran, work is love made visible. And there's no question that your love has been made visible by your work with our Refugee Collaborative and Services. And we are in the middle of the greatest refugee crisis since World War II. So we thank you for bringing light to our community as a strong advocate for all refugees. Community West, they thanked a lot, as you know. We have given over $500,000 in grants in support of Refugees Collaborative, Services Collaborative, Building Hope in the City, Refugee Response, Asian Services in Action, Catholic Charities, and other things, including movie production. I always wanted to be a movie producer. Now I are one. Yeah, it's great. The health of society can be judged by how well we care for our most vulnerable citizens. We all know that. At Community West, we strive each day to share the burdens and lift up those who are struggling around us. We hear the call of Jesus to clothe the naked, care for the sick, feed the hungry, and welcome the stranger. Mother Teresa used to get calls from people who would say, I want to come to India and work with you in the streets. Mother Teresa would say, stay home. There's plenty to do back home to help your neighbors. So we don't need to cross an ocean to travel to refugee camps to help work and support refugees. We just have to cross the street. We can start right now here in our own neighborhoods to reach out to the stranger, the refugee among us. Our refugees have different backgrounds, cultures, and interesting lifestyles. But they are really the same as you and I. They're more the same than they are different. And our power as a community comes from working together to achieve goals that are important to all of us as human beings. We become more complete human beings by caring more about others than we do about ourselves. And if we make an effort to see that of God, which is in each person, the spark of the divine that exists in these magnificent people who've come, and be part of the compassion and light that we have designed to become, we will find ourselves much happier. Teilhard de Chardin, the Jesuit paleontologist and philosopher, said, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. I love thinking about stuff like that. Today, I see in the middle of a troubled country and a troubled world is what is best about America. The fact that she is and will remain a welcoming country. Unless you're a Native American, all of our families came to America from somewhere else, from around the world. And many of us passed through New York Harbor and saw the Statue of Liberty. And she represented freedom and a new home. More than ever, I stand here today, do I feel the power of the words of the poet Emma Lazarus. And she etched on the base of the column of Lady Liberty Forever a poem called The New Colossus. The old Colossus was reference to the 8 wonders of the world and the Colossus of Rhodes, which was a giant statue with one leg over here and one leg over here, and the boats would sail through the middle of it. One of the 8 wonders of the world. If you ever see the Game of Thrones, you'll know what I'm talking about. Check that out sometime. But the poem goes, you didn't know it was going to be a poetry reading, huh? Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land. Here, at our sea-washed sunset gate shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, the mother of exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor between twin cities frame. Keep, ancient land, your storied pomp, cried she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, the tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp besides the golden door. And that lamp still shines in this great country of the United States of America. and we welcome refugees. And I thank everyone from the Refugee Response Community, Refugee Service Collaborative for what you've done for us. And that concludes our meeting. And you are welcome to join us at Auburn Hall, where we have some snackage provided by Nature's Bend Cornucopia, which since 1975 is providing innovative ideas and provided training and employment for the disabled, as well as providing local produce and organic food for our community. Next time you have your event, use Cornucopia to help support a local agency. Thank you.